Hello once again, and we're going to do a basic tutorial on WinAPE. This is an Amstrad CPC emulator, or Plus Amstrad Plus Computers emulator. I have to say this is one of the best Amstrad emulators I've ever used. It is a great emulator, brilliant. So what we have here, this is the latest version, 2.0 beta 1. So let's just go through basic settings, and I'm not going into in-depth with this because there's a lot of stuff that I don't really know, and really to me it's not important because I basically use the Amstrad for gaming anyway. So, but here we go. If no one's ever used an Amstrad emulator before and they want to, this is what you basically do. This is basically what you do. So this is where you load up your games, insert disk image, so you do that and go to where all your games are saved. As you can see, I've got quite a lot, so we're not going to do that in a moment. So disk B, if you've got a multi-disc game like 2 discs or something, then you can insert disk B, because every time you insert disk A, if it's a multi game, sometimes it can reset. Well, mainly all of the time it resets it. Swap disks A and B, so you can swap them around. Disk drive setup, don't really know about that. Load cartridge, if you want to load cartridge images, just say these are the cartridge images from the Plus machines and the GX4000. Tape, if you want to insert a tape image. Load snapshots, save snapshot. Honestly, I don't really know what that does, because there's a certain, I don't really know what snapshots do. So you can play back your session, record your session if you want to record the emulator itself, but I always use Bandicam anyway, so that don't really doesn't matter to me, because I record with a mic. Save screenshots, so if you see a screenshot you want to save, you can do that. Record AVI, so you can record it in AVI, record WAV and YM. So basically that records the sounds. So you've got 3 options to do that. Pokes, well, I've never known anything about, don't know nothing about pokes, so I don't touch that. Auto type, never touch that. Obviously that exits the emulator. Settings, general. Right, here we've got a numerous amount of settings. You can tweak your Amstrad CPC, but I like to keep it as as close to the original Amstrad CPC as possible. So I've got it on the CPC 464 mode. So I try and keep it exact to the original hardware, because I don't want it to be faster. I don't want it to be slow. I don't want it to be any different really to what I've got, unless I get games I play and it might need more memory. So what I usually do, if it's on general, you can change it to any other Amstrad computer, well, CPC range anyway. So you got the 464 Plus, that's obviously the, you know what that is. 464 with Parados. I never really know what Parados is, so I don't use Parados anyway. So 6128 Plus, 6128 Plus with Parados, 464 CPC 464 with Parados, 6128 with Parados. The only one it doesn't have is the GX4000, which is basically a Plus machine anyway, so a console version of a Plus machine. So obviously don't really need to be there because it only took cartridges anyway and no keyboard. So there you go. So display, oh hang on, let's have a look over here. I don't really know what any of this really does. I don't touch that, I just keep it on the original settings. Enable Plus features, so obviously it enables the Plus features if you want it, but not worth it because you can just change it anyway. Don't see the point. Fast disk emulation, I do like to speed up the disk emulation because I never had a disk emulation back in the day anyway. Well, an emulation, I never had a disk drive back in the day. All my games were all on cassette, but that's the only thing I would do is to speed up the loading, because I don't give a shit about the loading. I just cared about playing the game. But I have speeded up the CPU one time when I'm playing the game. I was just testing that out though. Disable and make updates. Yeah. So this is the timing. I think this is where, I don't know what that does. Is that it? I don't know, don't want to touch it. Display, turbo mode. Oh, turbo mode. I think that's speeds up the processor, which I've done. Display, so you can change it all around if you want. I always try and keep it as real as I can. But sound, yeah, I got it on. Hey, sound output, none. Well, definitely have got sound. Memory, 64K. You can change it if you want. So it's your keyboard layout. You can change that if you want. I think. Other. General. Okay. Have I got it? I haven't got it on sound. I ain't got no sound on. That's stupid. That's the first time it's ever done that. Hang on, bear with me. Sounds. Direct sounds. How comes that? I don't know what happened there, because usually that's the first time that's happened in this emulator. That's actually defaulted off. Don't know why. So that's where was I? Display. Now we go to sound. Oh, we're done sounds. Oh, because that just goes through the memory. You can change your memory. Done all that basically. Other. So basically, you can choose a printer if you want. That's alright. So we got my whatever that is. It's not important. So that's all the settings, I think. Normal setting, normal speed, highest speed. Maybe, mind you, Amstrad disk images don't take that long to load anyway. So you can change full screen, reset it, cold reset, AMX mouse, which I had back in the day. So you can use a mouse with it. Multi-phase stop, don't know what that does. Debug, I wouldn't recommend. I don't want to touch that because I don't know what debug really does. Show assembler, so that's your Z80 assembler, whatever that is. As I say, I was not a big, didn't really know the technical aspects that much about the Amstrad CPC. I just basically used it mainly for gaming. So I did a bit of program with it back in the day, but nothing really heavy, but just basically out of a book. So this is just showing you how to basically use the thing and help contents. Right, I figured this out. Obviously the changes when the update was happened. Now this is set as a 464, so obviously I might have to change it so I can run a disk image. So basically what I do is run it as a 1 to 8K. The 1 to 8K computer, the 61 to 8, because I use the disk images. But obviously with the 464 now, it's using it with the tape images. So what you've got to have to do now is set it to 61 to 8 or whatever you want to use the disks. And it's crashed. Why has it done that? Right, let's just, no problem. Let's do a hard reset and it goes back. So now we've got the disk image still in. So we go cat. Sometimes I've got it on auto, because if you can do it like this, run living, and it'll load up. Well, what the hell have I done? See, I don't know. Oh, this is the Living Daylights. I've never played this before, but I'm not going to play it. Yeah, sorry, I had to stop the video there. I couldn't understand what was going on. Because usually when I use Amstrad CPC 464, it used to run the disk emulators. But now because of the update, it doesn't anymore. Unless I probably have to set it on disk emulators. But it's not a problem. Reset that, because I'm not going to play any games. So basically, maybe keep it on 1 to 8K, the 1 to 8, 61 to 8, or maybe the plus 61 to 8 plus, something like that. Because all the images are disk images mainly, so it's not really worth changing it. Keep it on 1 to 8. I would, if you're just a basic user like me, because, as I say, I don't really go into the emulation that much. I just want to basically use it for games. But enthusiasts will probably know everything about it. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.